I got my phone stolen at the gym. Some guy stood me up, and someone bumped me, and I spilled all my boba drink all over my shoes. Not only that, but I went to class while it was raining, and there was no class at all. These things actually happened to me. I'm not lying, I'm not making them up. They're my own experiences, and I'm pretty sure you can relate. We always expect that we have control over our lives and think that everything is going okay. We got this. We know what's going to happen next. We got this routine down. But the thing is, you may have the routine down at home, but once you step out that door and you go out there, you are going to have to be open and expect the unexpected. So, have you been in that circumstance when you're working out anywhere in general and you get your phone stolen? Someone takes your phone. That happened to me. I was working out, I placed my phone. Everyone seemed to trust everyone. I put it on the floor where all the phones were, and in the end, they just ended up taking my phone. It was probably horrible, the worst thing that happened to me. But had I been open and, let go and not expected my phone to be there or not be attached to anything at all, I could have been like, hey, I have insurance. That's gonna cover it. I could get another phone, no big deal. But no, we get so caught up, the phone, everything's in there, your text, all your information, that you're emotionally attached to that thing, that item that you hold in your hand all the time. I got my nails done and everything, got my hair done, got my makeup done, and I think I was on the first or second date with this person. So I'm already ready. And then I text the person. I'm all like, so where are we meeting? Are we meeting? What time are we meeting? And he's like,
Oh, I'm already there.
and I'm like, what? And he's like,
Yeah, I just, decided to go with my friends and my cousins.
and I was like, what the hell? He didn't even tell me, and I was completely devastated. I was like, oh my gosh, I have my day free. I don't even know what to do with myself. People make certain decisions that you don't know why they do it or if they think about it, and you can't change their mind. I went to school and it was raining and I was on the bus, and all of a sudden I get off and I'm walking like, today's gonna be a boring day in class, or I'm gonna learn something. And I go into the classroom and someone tells me, oh, teacher sent an email. We don't have class today. I'm like, wow, I can't believe it. We don't have class. I get so mad because I took the bus, waited for the bus. I had to go back, but then I could have been like, hey, on the bright side, there's no class, and I get to either go to Starbucks or do this or that. But that is not what happened, because everything fell out of my control. This routine of going to school and expecting that I was going to be in class turned out horribly wrong. I went to get boba, and someone bumped me, and I spilled all my drink on part of my shoes. It was embarrassing because the boba place was new and it was packed with people. And I know obviously the person that bumped me was probably an accident. It was just too full, too packed. And it was weird because the person bumped me exactly at the right time where I got the straw into the boba, so boba was able to spill out. All these moments that happened were moments of no telling you or me or whatever that we don't have control. We're not in the driver's seat all the time. You have to be able to be open and expect the unexpected. Be open and be able to think on a whim. When something happens to you, you gotta think of something else, because you can't just let bad things have control over your life. Like me, all those times, those things that happened to me, I always got upset, and I still get upset because, we're human, and every day when something bad happens and it doesn't go my way, I'm trying to let it go, but sometimes it's hard to let go. And sometimes it's okay to accept that you are obsessing over something and trying to fix it, but instead you could have been like, all right, I'll just let it go. Eventually it'll get fixed or something else will happen, and move on with your day. A small thing can change your day. And people obviously make decisions on their own accounts. People are feeling different emotions at different times. Many times we're so in our head and always thinking that people have it out for us, but and you think that you can control the whole world, but you can't. You have control over your own life, but you don't have control over the actions or experiences that you're going to encounter when you're walking around in this world. And that is what is so amazing about that. You don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. You don't know what's going to happen a year from now. But you do know that you may be there. You do know that your reaction can be different from every other person's. And once you learn to let go of certain experiences, certain outcomes, you're not going to be worried. You're not going to be stressed. You're not going to be upset. You're not going to be angry when something goes wrong, when something doesn't work out, when something doesn't go in your favor. You're just going to be observing what's happening. And before you react, you can either get logical and think of other ways to do something. And you can make your day a shitty day, or you can make your day a better day. That is all up to you. That is the thing that you can control. Even sometimes with routines, you think every day your morning routine is going to go great, but you never know when you're going to get that phone call. That phone call is going to be like, oh my God, you better get here, something happened, or oh my gosh, um, you need to be at the office, you have work today, it was last minute, but we have to call you, or you even get an email that says you didn't pass your class and you failed and you have to retake it. Or you even spill coffee on yourself and now you're mad because your shirt's all dirty and you're going to be late to wherever you're going. It's not going to work out all the time of how you want it to be. That's why when you wake up in the morning, you just do what feels right. Get coffee, don't get coffee, or go to a coffee shop instead of drinking coffee at home and do something different because you can't stay doing the same thing over and over again. It's going to get in your head. You're going to start being like a robot doing the same thing over and over again. Even when you go out to vacation, even when you go to a friend's house, you want to do the same routine you did at home. But that's not going to happen because you're in a different location. You're not at home. You're somewhere else to enjoy that place of seeing other things and tasting other things and being with other people or even being with your family. You're not in your house. You're not there to do what you do at home. It's Saturday. I go to a certain restaurant and my friend wants to go somewhere else. And I'm like, well, I like this one, and I'm not sure if I would like the other one, and maybe we could go to mine, and maybe we could go to yours some other time. And you're already freaking out because you don't know if you're gonna like the food, and you don't know what's gonna happen next, and you don't want to lose control of what's happening. You don't want to lose control of the food you want to taste. You want to be able to know the next step. You want to be sure that you're going to like the food. The only thing that you can control are your emotions, reactions, and what choices you're going to make. But you don't have control over other people's lives and you don't have control over life itself. But life just happens and you never know what's going to happen and it's a mystery and you will not be able to know what will happen next and you can't plan out every single thing even though you have a list and you can't always know what is right and what is wrong. The only thing that you will know is what you do know right now, and what you will know is that what will come next is going to be good, it's going to be bad, it's going to be neutral. And you just have to be open and observe and detach yourself from that experience. Because if you hold on to all those experiences that happened to you while you're going on through life, they're going to hurt you. They're going to make you feel upset. They're going to make you feel angry. You're not even going to want to go out. You're not even going to want to try something new because you're holding on to things that happened in the past. Because you still want to have that control, because you still want to be dominating that experience, that emotion that happened. When you're riding that bike when you're small and you feel like you go down the hill, you tell your dad, let me go, dad, because you're sure, because you're confident of what's going to happen next, that you're going to learn to ride the bike with nobody holding on. and you're free because you feel that excitement, that exhilaration that you're going to show your friends and you're going to be able to be independent of what you're doing at the moment. You don't tell your dad or mom, "Hold on to me forever. I want you to hold me when I ride the bike all the time. That way I won't fall and scrape myself or cut myself and people are going to laugh at me." Kids don't even think that way. They just want to be free. They just want to be independent. Same with college. You don't want everyone to be holding your hand when you go to college or when you graduate. You want to go, you want to do it on your own. You don't care what's going to happen next. You don't care if it's good. You don't care if it's bad. You don't care if at the end you don't even end up going to school. You're just doing it for the experience. No matter what, life is going to be changing. And if life is going to be changing, you can't control change. And if you can't control change, then you have to let go. And when you let go, there is freedom. And you can't be free if you're still holding on to the past. So that's all you got, and that's all you can do. And when you're able to do that, the experiences that have happened to you won't be that bad, or you'll be able to bounce back. You'll be able to let go of that experience like letting go of a balloon, letting it float by, letting it go and fly into the sky, and just being glad that that experience is over, and then you just move on to the next one. Same with this video. I am done making the video today, and I look forward to making a new one. And I'll see you next time.